I'll never understand. I seen the Pelicans, they shut Zion Williamson down for the remainder of the season, as they should. They did it like a week ago. I mean, they got the second worst record in the West, so I'm not even upset about that. But the thing that bothered me about Zion Williamson when he did get shut down is people were considering Zion Williamson a bust. And I'm like, Zion a bust? Hell no, we not doing that. And I'm like, what's the new standard for who's considered a bust? Like, what characteristics are we throwing into guys who are considered a bust? Because Zion Williamson is not a bust at all. I mean, this is a dude that's averaged above 20 points since he stepped into the league. Now, you could say he's injury prone. You could say he's always hurt. You could say he's unhealthy and this is bad for a team. I'll accept that, but I damn sure ain't accepting the bust. That's ridiculous because he's still extremely impactful when he is on the floor. Zion gets rebounds. He can facilitate. He can score. He passes well, all of that. And of course, we know he plays defense. So I can't accept the bust. The only skill Zion Williamson is lacking is the skill of availability. That's it. And I'll accept any argument for that. But when I'm thinking of guys who are considered a bust in the NBA, I'm thinking Ben Simmons, Kwame Brown. Like those are the names that I'm thinking when I'm like, okay, this dude's a bust. But like health-wise, because the dude is unhealthy, we saying he's a bust? No. I'm not doing that. Because before he was even injured, he was averaging 27 and 7 rebounds. His second year in the NBA. Crazy. But this is a bust. No, we're not doing that. And then the next season, coming off the injury, he still averaged 22 points. So we're not doing that. It's not that he's a bust. He's injury prone. We can accept that. But I think a lot of this whole bust type of talk and trying to put that label on guys who are actually very talented and in the NBA, I think a lot of that stems from trying to call every single person who was good in college the next LeBron James. That was the issue right there. All through about maybe, what is it? Maybe I would say probably like 2008 even, all the way through like 2008 to 2022. That's when all we heard was, oh, this dude's the next LeBron. He's the next LeBron coming out of college. He's the next chosen one. He's going to be like this. They did it with OJ Mayo. They did it with so many other people who were talented going to college and coming out of college of saying, oh, they're the next LeBron. That's why you got people who don't live up to any other hype because the expectations is insane. It's ridiculous. So, I consider, other guys a bust, but Zion, a guy who is clearly dominant in the league when he is healthy. Oh yeah, we not doing it. I cannot allow that label to be tagged on to Zion Williamson. You can say a lot of different things about Zion, and it's some foul things about Zion. Not necessarily his game, but you can say a lot of, some people know what I'm talking about. I'll accept that, but we're not gonna label him as a bust because he's had, in his 4 or 5 years in the league, he's had a better career than Ben Simmons already. Anthony Bennett, way better career. Kwame Brown, way better career. Darko Milicic, way better career. Like, he's had a better career than all those guys who I consider busts. So what is the true definition for a bust at this point in 2025? Like, what are we calling a bust? Is this just because the guy is unhealthy, so now he's a bust? Like, that's not cool, man. And if so, that definitely has to change. So I think it's important that we re-identify what we are going to consider a bust in the NBA, because this is just not it, man. And who's to say him being hurt isn't on the Pelicans? What if it is? What if it's the way that they're managing him? I know they had him playing every other game, but what if it's the staff? Like, what if it's on them? Like, you can't put all of this on Zion. We've seen him struggle with his weight early on, which he did. And then he began to lose weight and get a little slim and cut weight. But above all, like, he still continued to get hurt. So we really don't know what the bottom line is here of, what's going on with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. But I can tell you right now, he ain't a bust. Hell no. I guarantee if I ain't even gonna throw that scenario out here. I was just gonna say something about the Lakers possibly getting Zion. Lakers fans believe everything. Next thing you know, Lakers fans will start believing the rumor that Zion Williamson is going to the Lakers next offseason. They're gonna believe it. And maybe I should start it. I might even clip that up. Zion Williamson going to the Lakers next season. It's been said. I mean, he's got a lot of friends in LA. We know his special friend is out in LA. The one special friend out in LA. So Zion going to the Lakers.